What's up guys, David here, and welcome back to another video. So today I've got the Dumb Deals Rated Transfer Deadline Day Special, so if you guys do enjoy this, please do drop a like on it. And this video might be on for a while, because I've got a lot of transfers, because there were so many yesterday, so yeah, I don't know how long this video's been going to go on for. I'm going to have to try and keep it short, really. Now let's just get straight into the transfers. So first of all, we've got Mbakani, who's gone to Hull, and this one did kind of shock me, to be honest, just because he didn't have a great season last season in the Premier League, and he scored, I think, like 4 or 5 goals or something, so I don't think he's going to do great for Hull, to be honest. So I'm going to give his transfer 4 out of 10. I don't think this is going to go well for Hull, to be honest, just because I don't think he's going to be able to get them important goals. So this one's Denea to Sunderland, and I don't think this one's too bad, to be honest. It's a loan, and he seems like he's got a lot of potential. He's gone on loan from City to Sunderland, so I think he could have a decent season, to be honest. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think if he just play how he was meant to, really, because he's got a lot of potential. He's meant to become a good player, to be honest. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think he could have a solid season for Sunderland. The next one is Jeff Hendrick, who's gone from Derby to Burnley, and I just don't see this one being a great transfer, to be honest. They need a bit more quality, but Burnley do, but they've brought in a player that's never played in the Premier League before in his career, so I don't think it's going to be a great transfer. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. He did have a decent Euros for Ireland, but I just don't think he's going to be able to have a good season in the Premier League. So next is Neom. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He's come from Watford, and he's gone to West Brom, and I think this one is a decent signing, to be honest, because he had a decent season last season in the Premier League for Watford, played most of the games, and he's joined West Brom for just 4 mil, so I don't think this is a bad transfer, to be honest. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I still think he's not the greatest player, but he's not a bad player to have for West Brom. The next one is one of the shocks, really, of deadline day, to be honest. Is Jack Wilshere going to Bournemouth, and this is very surprising because Roma are after him, but I don't know if he would have made the Roma team, just because the Roma have a lot of decent centre-mids like Nainggolan, and then they have Strootman as well, and De Rossi, so they have 3 solid centre-mids there, so I don't know if he'll be able to actually get into the side. So Crystal Palace are also looking at Wilshere, but he decided to go to Bournemouth in the end. I don't know if Crystal Palace went for him or not in the end, but Crystal Palace are definitely interested. But Bournemouth ended up signing him, and it looks like a pretty decent signing, to be honest. If he stays fit, I reckon it's going to be a great signing. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 if he stays fit. If obviously he gets injured, I'll give it like a 2 or something, because if he's not playing that much, it's not going to be a good signing. The first is Callum Chambers, and he's gone to Middlesbrough on loan from Arsenal, so I think this is a good move for Callum Chambers. He can get a lot more experience, because obviously at Arsenal he's not going to get much playing time ahead of all the other Arsenal defenders that they've got, so I think it's good for Callum Chambers. He's going to get some experience, but I don't really think he's the greatest defender, to be honest, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I think he could do well, he could maybe fulfill his potential, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Now the next is Leicester's record-breaking transfer. Slimani, who's gone to Leicester, obviously, for, I think it's like 27 million or something, but obviously his record in Portugal is absolutely amazing. I think he's got 27 goals in 29 games, so got an absolutely insane record in the Portuguese league, but the Premier League's obviously a much different league to the Portuguese league, but I still think he's going to have a decent season, because obviously he knows Mahrez from the national team, both from Algeria, so I don't think this is a bad signing for Leicester. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think he could definitely do well for them. Now the next one's Enner Valencia, who's left to West Ham on loan, and he's gone to Everton. I think who was it? I think it was Swansea that was after him at one point, but Everton ended up going in and taking him, so I don't think this is a bad transfer for Everton, but I don't think it's a good one, to be honest. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I don't really know if he's going to score that many goals for them, to be honest, because he didn't have a great record at West Ham, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that well at Everton. Now that says Moussa Sissoko, who's gone to Tottenham, and this is really surprising, because I think he was on the verge of joining Everton, really. Apparently Ronald Koeman was trying to call Moussa Sissoko, and Moussa Sissoko wasn't picking up because he wanted to join Spurs, so I don't really know if I think it's well too much money for Moussa Sissoko, to be honest. Like 30 mil for him. I don't think he's really proven himself that much, to be honest, at Newcastle. I think if you do see the Moussa Sissoko that we saw at the Euros, then he could definitely be a very good signing, but I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10 just because you don't know which Moussa Sissoko is going to turn up, to be honest. Now that's since Remy, who's on loan to Crystal Palace from Chelsea, and he could maybe bring back his career. When he was at QPR, obviously an amazing player for us, and he did quite well at Newcastle as well while he was there, so I think if he plays for a lower down club, then he could definitely do well. Him and Benteke up top could seem like a very good partnership, to be honest. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. I think if he gets his confidence back, which I'm not so sure yet, but if he gets his confidence back and starts getting goals again, then he could definitely be a great signing. The next is Arbeloa, who's gone to West Ham, and he's gone in a free because he got released by Real Madrid, and I don't think this is a bad transfer, to him. He brings a lot of experience to West Ham, and he will help out like Sam Byram as well, because he plays in the same position, so it seemed like a good transfer for West Ham just for experience and helping other people grow. So I'm going to give this transfer a 6 out of 10. Now this is a bit of a weird one for me. It's Marcos Alonso, who's gone to Chelsea from Fiorentina in Italy, so I think this is a bit of a weird one, to be honest, because I didn't think he was that good. He must have done something good over at Italy to get Chelsea to buy him for 20 odd mil, so I'm guessing he must have done quite well in Italy. So when I saw him play when he was at Sunderland and Bolton, he didn't look great. He didn't look like bad, but he looked like a pretty average player, to be honest. But I guess he's done quite well in Italy. So I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10. I just really don't know what to expect from him. I think he's quite versatile, so I think he might be playing like as a kind of like a rotation player, just playing whenever somebody's injured or suspended or something. But I'm just not sure on this transfer at the minute. Now that's since David Luiz to Chelsea. So Chelsea's made a quick 20 mil off him, sold him for 50, bought him back for 30. But on the pitch, I don't think this is going to be a great signing for Chelsea, just because I just don't think David Luiz is a great defensively. He's a bit of a liability, to be honest. I think if he stops making mistakes and that like he did before at Chelsea, then he could still be a good signing. But I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. Just because I don't think he's the best defensively. Now, I think this Wilfred Bony who's going to Stoke on loan. Now, I think this is still a pretty decent transfer, to be honest. I think if Wilfred Bony brings back his form that he had at Swansea, then he could definitely be a great signing for Stoke. This is kind of a similar transfer to the Remy one, just because Wilfred Bony's not high on confidence at the minute, just because he's not been scoring, or he's not been scoring at all really for City. So I think he just needs to get some games and get a few goals, and then he'll be a confident player again. So I think this will be a good signing. Now that's just another Stoke sign. It's Martin's Indy who's gone to them, and I think this is a pretty decent chance. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10 just because I think he did well at the World Cup, and I think he's going to settle into that Stoke side pretty quickly next to Ryan Shawcross at centre back. Now this is another shock, to be honest. It's Joe Hart who's gone to Torino, and this is just a really weird one, to be honest. I guess Joe Hart wants to get some time away, trying to recapture his form again, to be honest, and hopefully for him he does, and then he's hoping that he gets back into the England squad. But I'm not sure if he'll be that noticed, I guess, in Italy. But I think he could maybe do well at Torino, get his form back. But I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10. I think he should have definitely stayed in England, to be honest. I think he should have gone somewhere like Everton or something. Or I think there's a few other clubs that are after him, like Sunderland were after him, I think. So I think he should have stayed in England, to be honest. So that's Nasri to Sevilla. Another one leaving City. He's gone on loan to Sevilla, hoping that he can get his form back and get some game time, and maybe for him get back into the City squad after. But I'm really not so sure if he can get back into the City squad. But I do think this is a decent signing for Sevilla, to be honest. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think he could maybe get his confidence back and get some game time, definitely. So yeah guys, that's about it for this Done Deals Rated. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like on it. That's the last Done Deals Rated we're doing until January. I guess I'll be doing that back in the next transfer window. So guys, this is about the end of the video, so remember to like, comment and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.